Welcome to my Crystal Wisdom series. Yes, I may have already gotten a few of them out there, but I finally got a name put to it, and guess what? I am putting together an ebook for this whole series. So I'm LadyStarFire, and I hope you enjoy it because I'm here to try to teach you everything that I can about crystals and stones to a degree, okay? So anyway, this one is Crystals for Beginners, my top 10. So let's get started. Now, all crystals, whether they're healing or they're whatever, they help you build a strong energetic foundation. Now, we've got number 1 here is clear quartz. It amplifies energy and intentions, known as the master healer. Great for programming and combining all other stones. Quartz is that do-all, be-all, add it to everything stone. Can be generator crystals. It can amplify everything or anything else that you're doing. It helps balance your black stones when you're trying to get rid of negativity and stuff like that. It gives you that positive balance, kind of like burning black and white candles. So, but yeah, you should always have quartz, whether they're polished or points. It depends on what you're wanting to do with it. Points are really important for directing energy. Double ends or for your generator crystals, and it's a great thing to have. So, all right, let's keep moving. Next up is number 2. Number 2 is amethyst. Amethyst calms anxiety and it helps with intuition and spiritual connection. Now, what any person that's just starting off with all their crystals doesn't need amethyst? Everybody. Just like your quartz, amethyst is kind of another one of those, does a whole lot of everything crystals. And that's why it's the number 2 on my list, because it's just a must-have. It does everything. You will find that stone in probably just about every part of my series. Maybe not all of them, but most of them. So, all right, let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is rose quartz. Now, rose quartz is the crystal of unconditional love and heart healing. Now, rose quartz is also good. Use it for self-love. We all have to have self-love. Without self-love, it's hard for you to love somebody else or somebody else to love you. You have to love yourself. And bringing that heart, emotional energy and balance is so important. And rose quartz is really great for that. So yeah, that's number 3 on the best 10 stones for beginners. So let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is black obsidian. It's grounding and protective, and it helps cut negative cords. Every beginner definitely needs a black stone of some sort, maybe more than one. And obsidian is really great to help you with absorb the negativity. It's also good for grounding. It's good for so many things. So yes, make sure that you have that in your beginner kit. Let's move on to number 5. Number 5 is selenite. Now, selenite cleanses other crystals and your aura, and it doesn't need charging. Now, there's 2 different types of selenite. Your selenite plates, and there are actually different variations of selenite, but they're called charging plates when it's in a plate form, because you can lay your crystals on it or your jewelry or whatever it is that you're wanting to charge, okay? You can also take the little wands and things and use it to wave over your body and stuff to help cleanse it. So yeah, you need a quick cleanse. Make sure that you've got selenite in your little crystal box, okay? Now for a really quick word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by my digital marketing and my AI avatars. And if it's something that you're interested in trying to increase your income, maybe you don't want to quit your job, but you just need a little extra or want a little extra just to buy all your pretty crystals with and things, then, it's right for you, okay? The AI twins and things like that keep you from having to make videos like this one if you don't want to, and having to show up camera ready and all those things. Build your avatar, pop it in there, pop the words on it, post it out there, and you're done. And you can even reuse some of the same ones, just change the wordings on it. And you can even make them with or without your own voice. So if any of this is something that you're interested in, pop it down in the comments. Just let me know. Digital marketing or AI, twin, avatar, whatever, and I'll get you the information. There'll also be links down in the description for each of the different ones. And if you have questions about it, just leave me a comment or, go to my website and then you can email me and I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. Okay, so, all right. let's get back to number 6. Number 6 is carnelian. Carnelian boosts confidence, creativity, and physical energy. Carnelian is a beautiful stone, and it has such great properties. Has a few that you got to be careful of too. It has a tendency to remove things that no longer serve you. So if you're dragging around and got something hanging out that don't need to be anymore and you just don't seem to want to move on, be careful, because it can move you on whether you thought you were ready or not, because it decides you are. But it's still a great stone because of all the other things it does to have in your beginner box. So, all right, let's keep moving. Let's move on to number 7. Number 7 is green aventurine. And it brings luck and abundance, and it supports the heart. All right, so green aventurine, the reason that it supports the heart, one, is the color. So our heart chakra is, the color is green. And so it helps with that. And some of the other green stones do as well, but green aventurine is a great one for that. So make sure that you keep some green aventurine in your little crystal box. Let's move on to number 8. Number 8 is blue lace agate. It's a gentle stone. It's good for calming the nerves and clearing out communications. Depending on when you see this video, at the time I'm making it, Mercury is in retrograde. Believe me, blue lace agate is a must-have to help with clearing the communications. Because during this, communications are not great. Hence the reason I keep having trouble with some of my words probably. Anyway, because I'm trying to communicate with you. Anyway, so I hope that you find you some blue lace agate. It can be difficult to find sometimes, but it is a beautiful stone, and yes, I do carry it in my store. And I recently was able to acquire some from my stone vendor. So, but blue lace agate is another one that is just really a must-have for your beginner box. Let's move on to number 9. Number 9 is smoky quartz. Smoky quartz transmutes negativity. It's great for grounding after shadow work. Now, I've covered smoky quartz in a few of the other videos. It does a lot of different things, but it is an amazing stone. Crystal. I call them, the ones I can see through, I kind of figure they're more crystal than gemstone. But it is a really great one to have, whether you get it in a polished or you get it in the point style, because they are just amazing to have for you. Okay, so yep, that is number 9 on the must-haves for your beginner crystals. All right, let's get number 10. Number 10 is shungite. Shungite absorbs EMFs and negativity, emits only positive energy, and never needs cleansing. And it's perfect for beginners and those that have been doing this for a long time alike. Now, if you've been watching any of these videos in this series, you know shungite's going to be in there for you as a beginner, or you that's been around for a long time, because shungite is the absolute, in my opinion, best stone. Okay. Now, granted, it doesn't do what rose quartz does and all that, but for getting rid of negativity, giving you positive, cleansing your other stones, just having that one in your box keeps everything else cleansed too, okay? Because you never got to cleanse it, and it just takes all the negativity out of all of them, all right? So, and it has healing qualities. It was scientifically proven, so I can say this, okay? So be sure that you get a shungite, and make sure it's true shungite. Make sure you have that one in your box, all right? And just a little tip. It's really great when you're not carrying your crystals around with you and stuff like that to, keep them on your altar. You can keep them in a pouch, put them by your bed. It depends on what your use for them is. Don't just put them somewhere and forget about them. Use the energies that they have for your purposes and what you need. Maybe you don't need to carry them all around, all the time, but choose the ones that you need every day, okay? Which of these crystals do you already have in your collection? Which ones do you feel drawn to right now that you don't have? Or maybe you want more of? Give me a comment down below and let me know. I would really love to know kind of where you are with different stones. And if you have questions about any of the different stones that we've talked about, pop it down in the comments, and I will be happy to answer back and give you all the information that I have on whatever it is that you're asking about. Make sure that you keep a watch down in the description for my ebook that I'm getting put together for all of these crystals in this series, and a few special extras in there besides. So keep a watch down in the comments and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. You know, whatever you're wanting to learn about, and I'll try to make sure that I get that done. And please remember to subscribe if you haven't. Click that like button because it really does help. And share my videos with someone who may want or need the information, okay? So anyway, I hope you're enjoying this crystal series, and I'll catch you on the next video. It'll pop up one of these two spots. And have a great and wonderful day, and blessed be.